Executive Vice President of Programs for the Student Government Association, and we want to thank you all for being here today, and thank you guys for watching the parade and being a part of the pep rally.
Where you go, everybody? Hi, my name is Justin Smith, and I have the pleasure of serving as our SGA.
Chills every single time.
Now it is my honor to introduce y'all to the AU Marching Band, the cheerleaders, the Tiger Paws, and everybody's favorite tiger, Aubrey.
introduce to you Rick Smith. He is an Auburn alumnus who serves as a lecturer and internship coordinator for the College of Liberal Arts and has professional experience in corporate communications and broadcasting. But above all, he serves as the voice of the Auburn Tigers, so you will hear him in the stadium tomorrow. So please welcome me in joining the man, the myth, and the legend, Rick Smith.
Good evening. War Eagle. Don't you love the sound of that? Jacqueline, thank you. You and everyone on the committee, it's such an honor to be here. It's a privilege. Thank you for having me. Band, I have never had a walk-up song before. Monday morning at 9 o'clock, can you come to my class and do that as I walk into the classroom? That would be helpful. Cheerleaders are here. Aubie is here, the coolest cat in the country. Chuck Person is here. After the pep rally, a little one-on-one.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. How many of you guys are current students? Nice. How many of you guys are alumni? Who's come back? Welcome back for homecoming. You know, college is funny in that in the 4 years we're here, we work hard and we do everything we possibly can to get out. And then once we're out, we work hard and do everything we possibly can to come back. I came to Auburn in 1982 as a student, and then was privileged to come back in 1992 as a member of the faculty, and I'm never leaving. I'm here to stay. It's a great place to be. Homecoming to me is a way to connect generations. It's a way of connecting the past and the present and the future. You know, when we're in school here, we study the theories of our major and the concepts of our major and the practical skills. And we learn and we grow and we develop and we discover who we are and we discover who we are becoming. And we develop this spirit that is not afraid. And in the time that we're here, we recognize those generations that came before us and the great work that they did and the foundation that they laid while they were here. And we do what we can to build on it. And then as the next generation comes in, they pick that up. And we're in a position that we can help them and encourage them to help them grow and to become all that they can be as part of the Auburn family. I have to admit, when I came to Auburn back in the day and I heard this idea of the Auburn family, I was a little skeptical. I thought, really? Is there really an Auburn family? And what I have found is that is true. And there are many ways to describe it, and everybody here could describe Auburn family in their own way. For me, one of the ways to do that is through homecoming. It's through this coming together that we have. It's 87,451 screaming fans in a football game. And it's people hanging from the rafters in the arena for basketball and for gymnastics and volleyball and supporting soccer and supporting softball. It's supporting the band, it's supporting the cheerleaders, it's supporting these wonderful candidates for homecoming who are here. It's supporting academic projects, and it's supporting this great academic success. But you know, if you think about it, the reason we do it is not just because all of those people wear the same colors that we wear. The reason we do that is we recognize that these people are our sons and our daughters and our brothers and our sisters and our cousins and our friends and our classmates. And together we recognize what it is we share. Together we recognize what it is that we hold in common. And we recognize there's something deeper taking place here, and we all have an opportunity to be a part of that as part of the family. One of the ways that I see Auburn family is tailgate Saturday, so I'm looking for that tomorrow. As I walk across campus, especially as I walk onto campus, you know that feeling when you first see that sea of orange and blue, and you see all of the flags, and you see all of the tents, and you see all of the people, and you see all the smoke coming up from the grills, and you can smell that wonderful food. There's more food than we could eat in a week, but we do our best. And there are recipes that we look forward to every week. There are recipes that are shared from parents to children to their children. There are recipes that are shared from one friend to another, from one tailgate to another, as they get to know each other over the years, as they spend time together. It's people that come together every week and share that time together, and they laugh together, and they speculate together. We cheer together. Sometimes we complain a little bit together, but we're all in it together as we do these things. There are some maybe we haven't seen from last year that we pick up just right where we are, as if we had never been apart. And then there are some who aren't here with us, but we give them phone calls, and we send them text messages, and we shoot photographs and send on to them, and we include them in social media because we want them to know we're thinking of you, and you're important to us, and we care about you. And yeah, you're still with us in the way that you can be. One of the coolest stories I've ever been told by an Auburn fan. The Auburn fan came up, he said that he was an Auburn grad, he's a season ticket holder. And he said he's at the game every Saturday, but his brother, who is also an Auburn grad and a huge Auburn fan, was far away, so he's not able to be here for game day Saturdays. The brother who is here each Saturday will go down to the stadium, stand outside 1 hour before the game. He will call his brother, he will hold up the phone, so that his brother, hundreds of miles away, can hear the correct Jordan-Hare Stadium time is. And that brother is made part of the family in that moment. Isn't that cool? I love that. But it's not just game day. It's every day at Auburn. It's the way that Auburn people on the concourse stop and say hey to each other. You remember Hey Day? Who else does Hey Day? Only we do Hey Day. It's saying War Eagle to people in faraway places. And when we travel, it's making sure that we wear orange and blue because we want everyone else to know that we're Auburn people. And we want to know that we can connect with other Auburn people who are there as we do this. It's welcoming visitors. It's being warm, and it's being inviting to everyone from every team every Saturday. Because that's who we are. And that's what we do. And when it comes right down to it, it's treating people the way your mama taught you how to treat people. And that's who we are as part of the Auburn family. Auburn is a freshman on the first day of class. Lost in Haley. For those of you who just got lost in Haley a couple of weeks ago, I got lost in Haley this week. I've been here since 1982. I still get lost in Haley. And for those of you from years back, if you noticed, Haley smells exactly the same all those years. It'll never change, and that's good. So it's that freshman on the first day. And it's that senior at commencement. The fourth generation. The third sibling. The second try. The first graduate ever from a family as someone new joined. Auburn is all-nighters at the library, and occasionally Auburn is all-nighters downtown too. That's okay. Auburn is teaching and learning and growing and discovering. It is returning. It is celebrating. It is coming home. It is knowing that you are a part of Auburn and Auburn is a part of you. Have a wonderful homecoming weekend. Welcome home, War Eagle.
War Eagle.
Thank you, Rick. Now let's welcome back our Auburn University cheerleaders and our Auburn University Marching Band and Aubie.
All for Auburn, stand up and an Auburn Tiger said it's great to be an Auburn Tiger said it's great to be an Auburn Tiger said it's great to be an Auburn Tiger. Whoa! Eagle, hey!
Let's give one more round of applause for the band and the cheerleaders and Aubie. Awesome. Now if you guys will help me in welcoming one of our favorite grand dance groups, Tiger Paws.
Back more.
Shoulders up, blow it up, let's work. Throw some calm on your attitude.
Thank y'all so much. Now it's my pleasure to introduce y'all to Coach Chuck Person. Coach Person is back home with us at Auburn after 28 years in the NBA playing basketball, being a assistant coach and also front office executive. He is the most prolific basketball player in Auburn history, and he's now serving with Coach Bruce Pearl and the Auburn basketball team. So y'all give him a round of applause.
What's that for? War Eagle.
War Eagle.
I was thinking back last night, recapitulating and going over when I first came on campus 35 years ago. I was 6'9", about 240. So some 35 years ago, I'm 6'8", 300 and some days 4 pennies, maybe a dime and a nickel on some days. It depends how much I eat. Maybe a quarter and a dime on some days too. So we change as we get older, right? So who was in school when I was here in the 80s? One more time. Those were the days, right?
Yeah.
Bo Jackson,
Woo!
Charles Barkley,
Yeah.
Al Del Greco, Bo over the top, right?
Big hurt.
Us beating Alabama on the last second shot to win the SEC tournament in basketball, right? So when I got on the campus and then I look back, I got here, I'm thinking, well, the people that went here from the 50s and the 60s and the 70s, I thought that was really old. Then I moved forward to the 90s and the 2000, 2010, I was like, man, that's not that long time ago, it's not that old. Right? So when we come back for homecoming, all we want you current students to do is just don't forget about us. We're walking around campus, get us a hug because we want to feel young again, don't we guys?
Yeah.
Because when we were here, we had Mama Goldberg's. We watched movies at Landon Hall, Purple Rain, I met my girlfriend there. I took her to Baskin Robbins. I wish I could have FaceTimed her, but we didn't have phones then. Well, at least cell phones. We had phones, but they were the rotary kind, the one you dial and do all that. Couldn't even punch the buttons, right? But those were the times. But what about now? You guys have entered into Auburn in the best time of your lives. You guys are gonna enjoy it, right? So homecoming is the time to rise up and enjoy yourselves. Welcome home family. Welcome home new members to campus. We're gonna get this thing party started, right? Who with me? And we're gonna go out tomorrow. We're gonna redeem ourselves from last week, and we're gonna kick some arse, right? Because we're gonna do it this year, right? We are not gonna lose again, are we? Who's with me? Who is with me? Whoa! Eagle! Hey! I want to control of the band. I want control of the band. Do the fight song. I can come up there. Can I? Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Whoa! Eagle! I don't know, man. Go, go, go! Give it up, give it up. Hey! Yeah!
Hey guys, thank you so much for coming out today and unifying the Auburn family that we all love so much. I would like to ask you to join us to come home to the corner and celebrate homecoming as an Auburn family. So thank you all for being here tonight. We are so appreciative of each and every one of you.
And as a send-off, we're going to do Glory and Fight Song one more time. So join us that and then go over to the corner. Thanks, War Eagle.